Yeah, we rise up in the morning trying to find that peace of mind. Every loss a little lesson, every win a different sign. Got the market on my shoulder, but the balance feeling fine. Discipline, the only way to make the stars align. Wake up early, world still asleep. Coffee in the cup, charts run deep. Dreams ain't built in a day or a week. Takes patience, faith, and the courage to speak. I know the drawdowns, I felt that pain, but the storm makes clear skies worth the rain. One trade at a time, never playing that game. If it don't fit the plan, then I ain't to blame. Yeah, we rise up in the morning trying to find a peace of mind. Every loss a little lesson, every win a different sign. Got the market on my shoulder, but the balance feeling fine. Discipline, the only way to make the stars align. Yeah, journal on the desk, write the truth I see. Past days notes, hold the key for me. From the lows to the highs, yeah, I learn to breathe. Trust the process, that's the realest belief. It's lunar trades, man, the crew don't fold. Brick, hold it down, keep the vibe on hold. Life's like the market, can't always control, but the story feels better when it's fully told. Discipline, focus, patience in the pocket. Stacking dreams steady, profits in the locket. Rise with the sun, let the fear just fall. It's Luna on the mic, answering the call. Listen, line focus, patience in the pocket. Stacking dreams steady, profits in the locket. Rise with the sun, let the fear just fall. It's Luna on the mic, answering the call. Yeah, man. Yeah, we rise up in the morning trying to find a peace of mind. Every loss a little lesson, every win a different sign. Got the market on my shoulder, but the balance feeling fine. Discipline, the only way to make the stars align.
We are pushing here, guys. We are pumping. Wow, look at this. Running these fibs on MQ. CBD is starting to come off on ES, and on NQ, it's still holding a little bit more. All right, interesting. Let's see what happens. Is market continue to rally? Gold is making its breakdown. I think Nick Stewart took that gold short. I have a feeling he did. I was watching for a little bit. So, wow, quite the move here at open. I'm interested to see a rejection on NQ here. We'll make a little push down. Like, yeah, this trade, if this holds below, I guess I'd take it on the 30-minute. Hold below, I'd be looking for previous day high. Yeah. So I gotta wait for 30 minutes for that close. I'm watching an NQ here. NQ is looking a little stronger. CVD. ES just kind of did a full reset of the CVD, but while we're holding these highs, so that could be a bullish sign here. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see this keep going. So I had a really good trade at London IB. We had a breakout. What up, Medi NQ in the house? Luna Mod. I had a good trade at London IB on the ES. Took this breakout long. I really wish I had held it a little bit more. but I did end up getting a good trade on that in my London account. And I passed an eval yesterday, so I need to activate a new Apex account. But yeah, my accounts are low here, so I have like the least amount of accounts I've had in a long time. I'm sitting on, I think, 4 Apex. It says I have this Tradeify, but it should be blown. I don't know why it's still showing up. And then I have my London accounts, which I don't even count. I won't trade during New York, so that's a 100K top 1 future. So running low on accounts here, but I'm just gonna trade these accounts until I go. I'd rather blow all these accounts than buy new ones. So right now I'm limiting myself 1 account per week is like just what I'm gonna try to do. So even though I don't have very many, I have enough to keep trading, so I don't need more. So it just feels funny because I was like not that long ago I had like 40 accounts. Wow, look at this move, guys. Beautiful move here. Beautiful move here. Yeah, so check out my long, my initial bounce breakout long over here. Definitely missed out on some upside on that, you could say. Not much, Maddie. I'm chilling. Maddie says, "What's up, Luna?" I'm chilling. Had a good London sesh, 2 winning trades, and I'm just gonna wait for the next best setup here. So yeah, I didn't take this gold short, but it's funny. I had mapped this level out, but not somewhere where I'd actually trade, and I think Nick Stewart took that trade. Man, I actually kind of want to. I might trade snipe his stream right now. Let's see. Dang, that was a good move. Let's see, what did he? Wait, what? Did he take a loss on it? Oh man, dude. He had the right call on it. Did he take it? Okay, I'm sniping his stream right now. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's see. There's no way. Man. He got wicked out. That sucks. It was such a good trade too. Yeah, wow. It was a good call, but he took a loss on it. It wicked back up into his stop loss. Dang. But yeah, that was a good trade. That was a good idea. So for me, I am interested in gold shorts below this low here. We have it on the 15 and 30. The 30-minute chart is actually what I liked, but the 15 below this, actually, I like it even more. So that's going to be my trade idea, and that closes in 5 minutes. We have TP1, TP2. TP1 would be right here. TP2, I don't know. I mean, that's pretty far, but something like that. Maybe I do something more like this. All right, so we have that in 5 minutes. Yes, I mean, there's nothing for me to really do here. We have New York initial balance. So you know what I can do? New York initial balance high and New York initial balance low. Boom. All right, so today, guys, we are waiting for NVIDIA earnings after the bell. Look at this push. We still can be making a lower high here, but we have clean range up. So I mean, we have a breakout long here on the 30-minute. This could be, let's look at my other chart. On the 30, on that dirty 30, yeah, I mean, we just have range up. I don't really have any other trades here. I used to take this long, but not really anymore. I might wait for this initial balance trade. It could be a good one either way, breaking back down into the range. We're breaking out of the weekly range right here. So it's the first time we've broken out of it. I mean, if we can break out and retest and then keep going, I would potentially like that long. I mean, the trend is your friend, they say. And that could be a break and retest over this weekly range. Let's look at NQ. NQ is testing this fib. Can we close back down below it? I mean, I would want to short this, but we are breaking out of this bigger range. There's nowhere to put a stop loss or anything. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is quite the breakout here. All I can really do is wish I had held my longs from the IB breakout. Let's look at the Mag 7. Nvidia is just rallying. Oh, Tesla popped. Google popped, Meta popped, Microsoft popped. Wow, Mag 7 across the board looking bullish. All right, let's go back to gold. All right, so I'm looking at gold here. If yeah, I would only want to take the same long from up here. I'm gonna delete my drawing. I woke up late, Luna mod. We'll try later on maybe. Oh, no trades yet. Put it back on the 5-minute chart to execute on. And yes, I want to look for this initial balance, guys. I think that's gonna be my trade. We'll take the initial balance breakout, and that'll be it. I'm just gonna stalk that trade. So if you want to stick around and wait for it, otherwise, no, I'm not promising any entertainment here. We're not gonna have fun. We're just gonna trade. No fun allowed. And Looking back at the Mag 7, man, look at this Mag 7 right now. This is just wild. Man, I wish I had bought NVIDIA. So I'm going to track this IB. And that's going to be it. This was that trade there, that one that I just deleted. So these were my 3 ideas for this morning. I'm just going to leave them on for now because it's kind of fun. Dang, everyone's bullish gold. Did you get in at a good price, Dandy? Yeah, if it comes back up to these range highs, that's a really big trade. No, I'm not in anything on gold. I'm waiting. I would like to long gold break above 5222.2. So just so you know, break above this. It's pretty much like. Oh wait, what time frame? Hourly high, hourly candle body highs, or yeah, the 15-minute highs here. Yeah, swing high. Yeah, just because it has this choppy range here, so I'm waiting. If it does break out above, then we have a big clean range up. So I do think if it does keep going, I mean, we have room all the way up to 52.55, I think. Yeah, guys, but I'm not going to do anything here. I want to be a bear below or a bull above. This I'm going to delete. All right, I'm gonna wait for this IB. So if you guys want to stock this trade out with me, that's gonna be the plan. We're gonna wait for this one and done trade. Otherwise, if we don't get it, then good. We don't get it. Otherwise, I don't have any other trades here unless I'm gonna take a short back down. And it's like at this point, you know, we'd have to have a big change in the tape. But this market just looks strong. I don't want to get off sides here. I mean, at this point, I could take a div or something. Like, there's other trade I could look for if I want to go with the trend. Like, I could have taken that dip right there. Previous week high. Held with a 5-minute divergence. Like, there were trades here I could have taken. I wonder if that was on ES too. Oh, you know, on ES, I meant to say. Yeah, it's not on ES. It was over here. This is where it would have had to be. And it's not bad, actually. Big divergence. Not bad at all. Could have taken that. It would have been after the second candle. We would have waited for a candle after this bigger red candle, wait for a green candle, take it on that one. And that's actually a really good trade right there. So yeah, with this trend, if this stays strong, that's like pretty much what I would have to do if I want to get in with my strategies. Otherwise I don't have another way to get in. Besides waiting for the initial balance breakout, which we will have either above here or the low, initial balance low right here. So let's see what happens with this idea. We have more time for initial balance to set. And yeah, guys, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. The idea is to wait and just scalp a trade. Wait for one good trade here. So I'm not going to be pushing anything without it being the money. All right, be right back, guys. Are we back? All right. I got some tea. In. All right. So we have the IB setting in 30 minutes, top of the hour in 6 minutes. All right, so let's look at NQ again. Phew. We flew right through this. So here, yeah, look at this. We are making this clean breakout on NQ, where we are in this new bullish territory where I've been looking for that. And we're having another, yeah, we've had multiple bullish closes here. So we've had multiple 30-minute closes above those areas. Yeah, look at this. Man, look how bullish this 30-minute chart looks. That is crazy. Look at this. This 30-minute chart is blowing my mind. Guys, this chart is crazy. That 30-minute grind though. Look at that. That's wild. That looks so bullish. Yeah, man, James was super cool. I wanna have him on again. I'm hoping to get him on again. So I'm gonna look at the other chart. Let's see the messy chart. Yeah, so first we still have room up to this range high, or we still have room up to make a lower high, like a little bit of room, but not much. So I'm watching for this to still be a lower high. Let's draw it down here. Okay, right? Lower high. That can still technically be a lower high, and it would be still in structure. I'm not saying I'm expecting that. Like at this point, more what I'd be looking for is a continued move up. Who knows what happens there? However, we do have this topping resistance right here. It's a quarterly open, yearly open. Yeah, yearly open. Yeah, these highs. So man, I don't know. I'm just have to wait for initial balance still. So I do know. I'm gonna take my initial balance trade. I would love to yo, what's up? The new. Good morning, good morning. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for this initial balance breakout. And maybe on NQ, I'll put on my indicator. This might be a good balance. I'm trying to kind of figure out the best way to keep my charts clean. There we go. All right, here we go. I think I like this. So I have my levels on this NQ chart. And then keep my ES chart clean. All right, so how's everyone doing? We got a few people in here. If are you green on the day, hit a 1. Red on the day, hit a 2. 0, no trades. Okay, so we have top of the hour right now, 10 o'clock 1 hour close. Man, it's just been bullish on this 1 hour. So initial balance. We still have 30 minutes for the New York initial balance. Let's look at the 30-minute. Big bullish 30-minute close here. Yeah, look at NQ. Look at NQ. Yo, what up? G-Man in the house. Green so far. Nice, let's keep it green. We're just going to take our trades though, right? We got to pay the price of those losses to get the wins. All right, so bullish trend on the 5-minute, bullish trend on the 15-minute, bullish trend on the 30-minute. Look at this. Hey Brick, you're talking about 5-minute NQ candles? Look at 30-minute NQ candles. I'll give you one up. Dude. You see that like staircase? I'm gonna remember that pattern. That's like the staircase to heaven right there. That's the staircase to heaven pattern. All right, so we've had all green candles here. Oh my gosh. Look at Nvidia. Oh my gosh. Dude. All right, well. So pretty much right now, guys, I got no other trades. I could be, maybe on the eval, I could be aggressive with the divergence long and try to ride the trend. Otherwise, I'm waiting for the initial balance trade. So I could ride the trend here and try to take a long with the divergence, just like we had right here. We had an RSI divergence right there. Guys, I might wait for a divergence here. We're getting it on this last candle. That's a pretty aggressive way to take it. But with this type of trend, I don't blame myself. So maybe I'll take this in a eval. And we're getting on all of these candles. I could try to draw it though from down here and see if we get a bigger divergence, something like this. Where's that 15 orb at? Gold trade. Oh yeah, we got a breakout long up here. And that's why, Dandy, if you streamed with me, we could be unstoppable. Oh yeah. Okay, so a breakout here. What up, Maria in the house? Hola, ¿qué tal? Todo bien. Todo bueno. Solo bueno. You too? Guys, if we get this breakout here, I'm gonna send it. I'm sorry, everyone in the Discord's cracking me up right now. Bien, me alegro. Yo con una gripa, amén. Que se me cierran los ojos. Así que poco estoy tradeando. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. Are you have you been trading today? Did you take any trades? So guys, I'm looking at this 5-minute divergence here. So look, we're getting it right what I said from down here. So I'm going to try to play this if I want to be aggressive. I could take this long on the 5-minute close. And then also we have NQ in 7 minutes. Thank you, Dandy. Enjoy your day too. I am thinking about taking this div, but it's a pretty big red candle now. So I might have to wait for the next candle if this doesn't have a good wick on it. Alright, actually we're getting a little bit of a wick here. We got 1 minute and 42 seconds left. I might take this, but I guess just in the eval. I don't know. I don't mind it now. We're getting a nice wick. I might take this. 40 seconds left. I'm checking the CVD is going down currently on ES and on NQ, so that makes sense though. Pull back. Let's look at these EMAs. Very bullish on the 30. Let's look at that. Yeah, okay, we're testing the top of the bullish EMAs on the 5 on NQ and ES. NQ is still further away. NQ is rejecting previous 4-hour high. When was that for? Oh yeah, the 4-hour just closed at the top of the hour. All right, so let's do a quick top of the hour rundown. Well, not now, until after this trade. Okay, I'm gonna fill it on this combine. All right. Still coming down. You know what I did? It's so funny, guys. I didn't enter on the flip. I just at market entered. That's hilarious. So I'm supposed to enter on the flip of this candle high. Man, I just market entered that. That's crazy. I don't know why I would ever do that. That's so funny. So that was kind of a weird thing that I just did. Alright, so really I'm not supposed to be entered until right here. So let's see if it enters me. I mean, maybe it would have just on that last test. I got some tea. I think I drank too much caffeine this morning, so I switched down to tea. Alright, so I don't think we'd be entered yet. So I kind of made a boo-boo on that. But I'm just going to hold it. It's a eval, so I'm just kind of like, I'm okay with putting some risk on evals. There we go. We would have been filled. Alright, so I'm filling on an eval as well here. So I mean not an eval, a PA. So I'm in a PA now. And it's not linked. Oh, I'm on my top 1 futures on the trading view. Okay, the eval, I almost hit TP1, so I'm going to do TP1 right here on the eval. So I'm just going to manage it like this. So I have TP1 and TP2. So as you guys can see, I have these new charts up. So I'm trying to keep it a little bit cleaner and more organized. And so right now I'm not logged in, but I have it on NinjaTrader. Where are we logged? Yeah, okay, hold on. I gotta log out of this. I don't want to accidentally trade this account. There you go, I'm logged out. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Guys, I have way too many platforms going on right now. So I also have a toss back. Oh, it's different now that I'm not logged in. What the heck? Okay, so I'm just gonna focus on my trade. Wait, so my stop is at full below the swing low right here, 8.75, so I'm within my 10-point ES stop. I am long 3 contracts here. Wait, hold on, let me just bring over, I'll just do it like this, guys. Okay. It's not working. Alright, hold on, let me log back in. It's frozen, huh? Guys, I glitched out. I'm in a trade too, and it's glitched out. Project X. It's just black screen. Yeah, look at this. This is crazy. This is what Project X looks like to me right now. Oh no, it's all frozen. Nope. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta figure out what to do. My computer's frozen. There we go, we're back. Alright guys, my computer is frozen, so it makes sense why it wasn't working. Here we go. So this is the eval account. I was already down from this morning, which is funny because I took winning trades in my PAs, but then in this account I just ended up holding for the full stop instead of taking my money. But yeah, so this is this divergence long right here between these candles, and it's going with this. It's an aggressive entry going with this trend, and so it's not my normal trade. I mean, I just haven't been taking this trade for a long time. I barely take them anymore, but with today's rally I decided to just put this on low risk, and with this breaking down I might cut it earlier on this eval. Let's see. Yeah, I might just cut it. I wanted to either go. It went pretty good. It didn't go up to what I wanted. Like I was up like $300 or $400 right here. I might just cut it. Let's see. Well, CVD's kind of grinding up. NQ, CVD's going down. I think I'm going to trail my stop up. I think like that. I don't really want to put on the whole risk. Yeah, maybe I don't really want to cover it early too, because I would actually like to see a move all the way back up. This is just more to kind of get my position size smaller. I filled more than I meant to, and that's why I covered too quick. And I might even just cover one more so I can have a looser stop loss, but I'm gonna let it work out for now. I'm gonna leave it how it is for now. I could be a little more aggressive like that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna leave on. Yeah, my executions today, I don't know if I need to journal this or what the deal is. Maybe I need to look at my sleep score, but my executions today have been a little bit off. And maybe it's just that the market's moving. Sleep score 76%, recovery 50%, so not good recovery. Didn't get enough sleep. It wasn't bad sleep, 7 hours. Yeah, I mean, that's not that bad. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe, yeah, maybe it has nothing to do with that. So this is this aggressive RSI divergence long. Let's take a screenshot. Well, I want to take a screenshot of this chart. Yeah, see, this is what it looked like when it froze. My whole screen was like that. All my my Project X. All right, so here's the trade. Full stop is down here. Minimum, like trying to target at least 5 points would make sense right there. I'm gonna drag that over there. I'm gonna drag that over there. So we have the initial balance set in 11 minutes. I'm gonna take the screenshot. All right. RSI divergence long. Still looking good. We didn't get that fill that I want. So if I took that fill, what I would do is put my stop all the way down. Otherwise, I just don't really feel like risking more on this. I'm actually going to tighten it up even more. I don't want to risk more on this trade. Just, it's not, I haven't been taking this trade lately, so I don't even know. The last time I took a trend RSI divergence trade, I actually don't even remember the last time. It might have been a few months ago for all I know. So I am going to just treat it normal though. Keep my risk tight. I wouldn't mind just go ahead and cutting this so that I can have the comfortable stop loss, and at the same time it's kind of like, you know, it makes up for it. It's like I can take some profit earlier or I get stopped out earlier. It was pretty close on that wick up right there. And here we go. It looks like we're going to take this. Guys, my computer is really glitching out on me here. Oh, look at that. Okay. You're long, yes. What's your stop loss? Yo, good morning. Dude, that's exactly my same stop loss. That's what my full stop loss I would want it to be. Nice. Okay, homie is also long here, Johnny FX, with the stop loss down here where I originally would want it. Man, I might just hold it with the full stop loss. It's within my management for this trade. I mean, of course, now this low still is working. So yeah, maybe I'll just take one off here. And we'll hold with that stop loss a little bit lower, but a little comfortable drawdown, risk, like not over risking it. Yeah, guys, I'm trying to just get covered here. I'm trying to be a little cheap and try to get any extra ticks I can get. So I'm not like rushing into it. There we go. I'm just gonna take it. There we go. So now I have an appropriate loss, drawdown for the full stop loss, and I can hold this trade a little more comfy. I mean, really, at this point, I could trail up if we are gonna get that. I can do one off. I can do one off here and then try to hold one if it's gonna keep trending. So yeah, this is like this is a trending setup, and I'm gonna journal this. I haven't taken one of these trades for quite a while. It'll be interesting to see the last time it was. I like don't even have it in my strategy book anymore or something. Trend following. I'm going to assume that the VWAP is below and up. Oh, there we go. We would have gotten the full TP on that one lot, but that's okay. I gotta get chat back up. Yo, what up, Kelvin in the chat? Aloha. Good morning, Annie. Let's have a little tea time. I mean, I guess at this point, I really can tighten this stop up. Like, as this breaks, we have two bullish candles. Maybe I'll wait for one more candle close, but we do kind of have a swing low here. Forming, at least. So yeah, I'm going to wait for at least one more candle and decide to do that. I could trail on the 15 as well. And yeah, so I'll wait for this 5 minute. It'll be a 15-minute candle too. I have to talk myself through things sometimes here. So ES is okay. We're rejecting that previous 4-hour high, but everything's been bullish still. So this could just be a lower wick on the 4-hour very easily. We've only have 30 minutes into that 4-hour. Going back down to the 15 here, we see this trend is intact on the 15-minute. Trend is intact, of course, on the 5-minute, and we're holding where we would expect to have some buyers acting on this VWAP. I mean, not VWAP, this EMA. VWAP, CVD is starting to grind back up on both indices. Let's look a quick look at the Mag 7. I don't remember if we finished the top of the hour sweep, but yeah, Nvidia continues to lead the way into the promised land here, and Microsoft cleared back up this gap down. Meta, just oof, call that a bullish candle right there if I've ever seen one. Is that a bullish candle, or are you just happy to see me? So yeah, Tesla is breaking out here, and Apple still potentially making a lower low from this high, but it has been making higher highs here for a little bit and higher lows. So I'm gonna just that's bullish until proven otherwise. Bullish, bullish, bullish. I mean, Google, yeah, it's like this could just be a lower high, right? In a big downtrend. So gonna be careful, but overall I think we got a net plus on the indices. I could also just pop this open here. We can see, yeah, everything's green. Everything's green. Beautiful trade. So here's where I have to consider taking some profit. I got my 5 points, and meanwhile though we're trend and it looks really good. I don't know, maybe I'd take one, or I trail one up. I want to lock in a win. This is the eval though, so I mean the eval I should maybe be a little more aggressive if anything, but we are up more than that 5 points, so like taking one here is not that bad to me. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, we're out one, so I'm gonna close that, and we'll try to hold this one to trend, trying not to trade my P&L but trade the chart. And same thing on the funded account here. I'm gonna trail up. I guess I should at least trail the break even. I'm not sure. We have our 5 points, so how do I trail this? I don't want to give it a chance with how bullish it's been. But we could get another big pop. Everything still looks good. NQ, ES, grinding back up. Here we go. 5-minute close and a 30-minute close. We can expect a little bottom wick here. This might be an area where I start to trail. Maybe a pop of this high, this previous candle high. Maybe I start to trail. But otherwise, everything looks good, so I don't see why I should get out of this good position, especially when we have all the confluences in order. Let's go to the 15-minute. So I'm thinking like if we break this high, I could like trail up and lock in a win. Thinking about it for the eval account. I mean, not for the eval, the PA. Like that's a really good move. I could lock in like 240 and it's right below it. Right below the 5-minute low. Yeah, I'm still holding. On I covered some in my eval, and then I'm holding one lot in my eval, and then in my PA I'm holding one lot. I'm thinking about trailing right now because I have like my minimum 5 points that I want. So I want to make sure I lock in the profit. Are you still holding? Are you going to trail your stop at all, or are you just holding? How tight are you trailing? Like you're trailing on like the 5 minutes or something? Okay. Yep. Nice long. Everything's looking good. Google turn around a little bit on this 30-minute chart. We have Apple holding, Tesla holding for the time being. Let's see. Yeah. Nvidia continuing up, Microsoft continuing, Meta. Huge. I mean, that was such a big bullish candle, but this next candle was pretty small. So yeah, there's room down in that candle, but really, I mean, I don't see why it couldn't keep going just as much as it could go down. So I'm thinking we're just bullish until proven otherwise. It's bullish. It's bullish. Maybe Google is having a little bit more trouble here since open, and so across the board I still have to say we're net positive, and of course compared to open I think we're positive on all of them. So just holding. Oh wait, where's our chart? For the eval guys, I wouldn't even be, I mean, I could even put the position back on if it's still giving me a divergence. Otherwise, oh man, where do we have our stop? I'm gonna put the stop right there. And if I take the L on this, I'm gonna be a little disappointed myself for not locking in the profit. Wow, look at this. Alright, so we're still on the 15-minute. Let's go back down to the 5. But yeah, here's our structure. I'm keeping my stop just below this candle here. It's funny, before I was having trouble holding my winners for more than 3 points. I was like cutting them so quick, and now I'm having trouble cutting them at 5 points. You know, I'm actually wanting to hold them for more, so it's really funny. So I think though I have to stick with my rules, and that I need to get better at locking these trades in. Like having this come back in the negative on this lot is not very fun, and when I had such a good push here. So my 5 points is 5 points for a reason. It's because that's a good trade to me. Like for my P&L and my risk and everything, 5 points is a really good trade, and I shouldn't take that for granted to be able to take out 5 points in like a 5-minute candle or two. So it's really important to me to stay diligent on that, just because I'm starting to study a few other things. Like on these evals, I'm okay with like holding for bigger targets and doing different stuff. Evals, I don't count. But when it comes to my funded account, I need to follow my rules, lock in my trades at 5 points, you know, whatever that means, trailing my stop below it, maybe give it a chance a little bit, but not overall. Like I shouldn't be giving it too much of a chance. Like I gotta lock in those wins and take my money when I see it. It happened to me yesterday. I held a trade at the end of the market, and I took a full loss after having more than 1 hour on it, which is just not my normal thing. So that's something I am gonna think about here as we go back underwater on this position. But yeah, overall, really good trade. We already covered a few on this, and I was already red on this eval. This might be the first red day on this eval. I think there's been all green. Oh no, yesterday was red too. So we've had 3 great big win days, and now we're taking some heat, but still time left. And this was a different trade than I had been taking lately. This is that more aggressive RSI divergence with the trend, and it would have paid out if I just took my profit. Well, technically on this account it did pay out. I'm holding 1 lot in my PA, so I was getting a little greedy, I think, trying to hold for the range high here. The full stop loss would be all the way down yonder here. Right here. Which is from the place where we draw the div. Right here, the origin candle. Right there. So another way to look at this would be to just draw that there, and then on the RSI, which I don't have on this chart, draw on the RSI line. I'm going to hold this. We'll see. We do have the initial balance set, so there is a potential for initial balance breakout trade after this one finds its direction. The initial balance breakout is on, we have the initial balance low down here, so that would be the short breaking below 6929.75. We have targets down to previous day high, so I actually really like that. And yeah, previous day high right here. We do have that range high, I could just use that. And yeah, I like that short actually. So if we get stopped out of this long, there's a potential that we take a short right afterwards. And yeah, but that is my original trade idea, the initial balance breakout, since we were outside of the volume profile levels. And also getting the short back down to previous day high is one of my trades here, and we have that potential on NQ is what I'm looking at that on. So still though, the trend is our friend a little bit, and we took this one based on the trend. And we're somehow still in it here. Let's see. Should we hold the full TP? It's just one lot. We already covered 2 lots in profit. I should probably just stick what I said and make it smaller loss. But full TP is down here. I mean, sorry, full stop loss is at the origin. 387 bucks, guys, at 150k. I'm not really worried about it. But we hold it. If we get the initial balance break, I'll close it. How about that? We're still getting the divergence from over here, so I like that. I'm gonna delete these. Man, I have an idea. So I just put on the first hour volume profile here for fun. And so that I know is my initial balance. It's kind of clean. That's initial balance. Huh, that's a clean way to do it. All right, let's put our chart back on. So we got another div here. I could have refilled the full position, really. If I still like that idea. But we have been struggling here. I'm not going to refill it. I'm going to let this one lot be our runner. Either it goes or it don't. Guys, I've been getting so many telemarketing calls. It's like literally for 2 days it just started. Hey, what up, Chrono Ember in the house? Let's go. Let's see if we get this 5 points. Right, this is looking scary. It's looking scary, but we are these EMAs are squeezing here. I mean, this could be a moment of volatility. Tape is starting to grind back up. I mean, after a big dip though, but it is grinding up right now. It doesn't hold. It looks scary. CVD, yeah, slowly rising up the past like 10 minutes, but overall it's been down in the last hour. MNQ. I want to reset this to be the last hour. Yep, it's been coming down, even though it's grinding up the past 10 minutes. It's hard to trust it. Yeah, look at this, we're breaking down. I've been trying to call you to update your car insurance. Yeah, that's Brick. Brick's on the line. Dude, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised though, because I applied to some, like, I was looking at some places on Zillow, and real estate agents go hard on the callbacks, like for real, or the texts and stuff. Like once I got on those lists, I was getting, it took a while to get off it, but I was getting so many messages and emails. I'd have like 20 emails a day about listings. Like real estate agents go hard. And I made a joke because I was looking at a house with one, and I made a joke saying something like, okay, I know you'll be getting back to me soon. So I don't, you know, instead of saying like, hey, I'll send you something back, I'm like, well, I know you'll be getting back to me. So, and she laughed like, oh yeah, we will. Oh yeah, we will. Where's my Lucid link? I don't know, man. We need to get Lucid to get me a link, because I don't know what's up. They never, like, they kind of just denied me, and I tried to talk to them and they didn't really talk to me or anything. So I don't know what to tell you. Never traded with them. Well, I did. I had a free account. I met them in person, but I don't know. No one really, I didn't have anything to bring back about it. I don't know anything, nothing to write home. I talked to them and they gave me a free account, but it was very like, here's an account, and that was it. It's like, I was like, hey, I have a stream, and try to introduce myself, but they didn't really talk to me. So I have no clue. I don't trust this. NQ showing more weakness here. A little divergence between NQ and ES on the low time frame chart. NQ struggling to make the highs more than ES. I don't want to overthink it though. I'm just going to let it play out at this point. I'm going to try to lock in the 5 points on the PA that I would have already had 5 points on, which is kind of crazy. But I think I get a little greedy, trying to make back a loss. But it'll only take one little buyer here to send us up, I bet. Let's see the liquidity. Oh yeah, it's pretty thick here. So I don't think, yeah, well, I guess it thinned out when we made that big move, at least on NQ. On ES, let's see. How big were these orders here? 35, 60, 50. $45. Yeah, so I'm just gonna let it play out though. So we're chilling with this trade for now. If we get this breakdown, I'm gonna look for the initial balance breakout, and then that's probably my session. So maybe we end up getting 2 trades, maybe just this one. And it is kind of cool to revisit this. I haven't taken the strategy in quite a while, and it would have been a winning trade. I have multiple ways that I take it, so I kind of did it in between both of them. I did it more the like having the loose stop loss, but still targeting 5 points. Yeah, so I did it with like my new way, naturally, the way I wanted to trade it. But really, there's multiple ways I take this, where sometimes I literally just go for 2R. Other times I would have taken it the tight scalp way, would have been with the breakout in that next candle. I don't know where it would have been, and then stop loss right below the current candle and just taking it for a quick scalp. So I can get higher R&R, especially if I catch a runner on that. I can catch a higher R&R, and I can only fill it with multiple lots. So I didn't do that, but that is the other way I can take that. So I have a few ways, and so it's kind of interesting since I haven't been trading the strategy now for a while that I kind of was like, well, which way am I going to do it? And I took it more with my the way I've been taking my other trades lately. All right, it's not looking very pretty. Yeah, we're starting to flip bearish on these EMAs that we're watching. CVD is going back down. Not what I want to see. Yeah, some firms too. It's funny, they have my code, but they don't give it to me. Huh. Like MFF. Not to name names, but MFF. I had a code and they took it away from me. G's long NQ. Where's your stop loss at? Yeah, it's only one micro. I guess you don't have to worry about it. Not particularly looking good for this price, this market structure right now, but we had this div. I mean, this div, our side divergence, right at the previous week high. After this retrace, right, I took it from over here though, and I had my 5 points and I didn't take it. Very sad. And now, you know, a moment I get that 5 points again, I'm gonna take it. And then it'll probably launch, but that's okay. Win is a win, and I gotta remember that. I should have remembered that back here. Getting a little greedy because that count is in a slight loss already. It makes me want to make it back, right? But we were good on taking some profits, and we're gonna hold it. Full stop loss right here. The smaller, it's pretty much cutting in about half if I put it below this wick here, which isn't really the worst spot to me. All right, I'm watching Bookmap. We're testing an important level here at 69.32. I mean, I could argue to put my stop right below here, 69.30. I'm kind of thinking to tighten it up. Like that. be a little risk adverse, and it just is because of what Bookmap is showing me. We got room below there, room down to 69.25, which is right below my stop loss. Yeah, so I'm gonna I'm gonna leave the stop here now at 69.29 spot 50 and not lose any extra on this runner. Oh really? You've heard that about MFF before? Man. Yeah. I wonder, maybe they only work with certain people and the rest they just take their deal. Guys, this trade, it could have been a full W on my PA account, and instead now here I am holding it for a loss. Really annoying when I had my minimum 5 points. Dandy would not be happy with me right now. Pretty crazy. I had a 1-to-1 win on this. Let's see if we get taken out. Let's go. To pass a eval or on your PA? That's how you wake up? Okay, that makes sense. That checks out. Thing. Oh, I thought you said trying to wake up. Oh, you're trying to wake up. Too much toss. Yeah, I might just cut it. I think I'm just gonna cut this. I call it a break even. It'd be wild if it if I cut it at break even and it pops, but it's just that painful grind. We have initial balance right a little bit lower. I mean, that'd be just wild if I cut this at break even and it popped here. I do expect a little volatility as this kind of has been winding up down here. So we're at break even. Oh my god, I could cut it right now. I could end the pain. Even I could take a little profit right now in my PA. Oh, you think I can hold? I'm getting nervous. I'm quaking. Yeah. Man, I could take $100 right now. On the PA. It's on a PA. I'm going to try to hold for my 5 points. And I've come this far. Alright, thanks, Brick. Here we go, guys. CVD is still been trending down, but it's kind of making a higher high. So when I took this, it was RSI divergence on the trend above previous week high. We're breaking this non-trend trend line, and it's no longer a trend. It was almost going to be a trend, and now look at this. We're about to hit that 5 points. All right, here, guys. I got my 5 points. I'm taking my trade, guys. We took it. 250 bucks. I took it. It still looks really good, but I took it on the PA to. I just had to, after everything. I had to take it. So that was a win. It was a 250. Guys, I don't have my buttons because my mouse is dead, so I have to be charging it right now. So I don't have my. I can't switch screens very easily right now. I guess I could. How do I show it? It doesn't really matter. Okay, I'll just take a screenshot. Alright, so 250 on that trade in the PA. I'm still gonna hold it on the funded account. I mean, I can't say it right, on the Combine. And here's this trade. I'll show you guys right here. Nope, it's not letting me paste either, guys. That's crazy. Well, let me paste here. Yeah. So 250. I just locked in that 5 points, and so we're back up to minus 225. Made back a loss from earlier, and just on that one account, I didn't copy trade it. Journal, I'm going to add the screenshot. Alright, so we made it was 250 minus commissions. 246.50. Yeah, I had to just lock that in. And we'll hold it on this eval. We'll see if it plays out in the eval. If it does, great. Let's see if we can make it all back in one trade here. We got initial balance high at 69.49. That's right here. after that, if we're getting up here and we get a breakout, then who knows? Let's see what's the next targets up. I don't even have targets here. Do I have any fib levels or anything? I guess I'd be looking at NQ for the targets, the monthly open, previous month mid. Yeah, I'm gonna try to just hold this as long as I can. I'm gonna set this just somewhere up here for now, some kind of arbitrary amount. If we dip back down and it still looks the same right now, I would even maybe add to this eval trade if I'm going to sit here. Otherwise, I might just end the stream on this one. If we're not going to make this IV breakout to the bottom side, I probably wouldn't end up getting any other trades. And I just want to be on to document my trades, and that's it. Move on. So, New York, initial balance low, initial balance high. If we get this breakout, I'll just be holding that one lot long. Yeah, let's see. Well, I guess I'll sit. Let's see if we get an initial balance breakout, because we end up getting another trade in the funded account. Oh yeah, let's look at gold. Guys, I totally forgot about gold. Still no breakout. I haven't been checking it. So there's something wrong with me if I'm not checking my gold chart. I might need to have to do a new screen layout here. Okay, nice. Chrono Ember said it wants to give you 5 points. You can feel it. Well, thank you for cheering me on here. So any questions, guys, about this trade I had? Well, I'm still in it in this account. Any questions? This looks really good, guys. Too bad I'm not holding it. It's still actually below where I filled. I filled it at like 69.40. Yeah, 69.40. So I got a good exit on my lot. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just keep I want to keep my eyes to the charts here. If we get this initial balance breakout, I might be taking another trade, guys, but I want to leave it at that. We caught a W on stream. That's all I wanted. So we took the trade, we waited, we took the trade, we took an RSI divergence at that. We made 246 bucks on that account. We could be holding it. It was a 5-minute trade. I hadn't taken one of these in quite a while. So it was the trend following divergence, but I mean, I kind of want to call it, man, I want to tag it also as an RSI in this first thing. Okay, let me make a new. Alright, so strategy. I'm going to put RSI divergence as a strategy here. Since I don't take very many of them, I want to make sure I'm observing it correctly when I look at my strategy. Okay, so look, I've taken two. Volume profile, RSI div in the beginning of February, win. Volume profile, RSI div, loss. And this is my third one of the month. Well, I sold my trade a little early perhaps, but guys, this is gonna be it. So if there's no questions, then I'm just gonna call it here, and that's it. So I locked in my W on my funded account. This one I'm gonna let it rip, and if I get this initial balance breakout from above here, I am also gonna send it. I'm gonna send it again on that same funded account. That one, the only one I've traded today. This one. Man, I can't copy and paste on that. That's gonna drive me crazy. Well, I guess I did trade my top 1 futures, but I don't even have it in here anymore. I disconnected it after London because it's only my London account, and we had 2 winners in there. So, guys, that's gonna be it. I'll see you later. Peace out. Thank you for watching. Ciao, cacao. All right, I'm gonna hit up some songs on the way out, guys. Get hype, and thanks for using code Luna. Thanks for liking, subscribing. Thanks for hanging. I'll see y'all later. All right, peace out. Which song should we do though?
Wrist locked tight, calculate before the strike. Initial balance draws a line, day turns to night. Divergence in the shadows, strength starts to hide. Engulf 2-bar reversal, momentum on my side. This is the code of Luna. Rushing the storm, no fear of the rumor. Base hit stack like bricks in a wall. Discipline, the weapon, I rise, never fall. No trades, 5 minutes from the open flame. No chasing red folders, that's a losing game. V, weppy, wap, whispers, volume speaks truth. Trail the runner slow, let the market show proof. Tokyo fades, London breaks, New York brings the fire. CBD confirmation, the levels take me higher. Journal in my hand, I don't gamble, I build. Every line in the log is a weapon I wield. This is the code of Luna. Just tight, face strong, trust in the future. Divergence speaks, and the market obeys. I move with the rhythm, Luna trade. Patience, discipline. The code, loop, the road of Luna. Patience, discipline. The code, loop, the road of Luna. Patience, discipline.